Hoping.
Okay, now we're live. So welcome, folks, to the live.
Welcome, folks. Thank you for joining us for Game 2, the doubleheader, Swain and Cherokee. After a little technical difficulty, you're joining us in the top of the first, I think.
Yes. We had to.
We flopped it up to where home and away. We'll be away this time. The score is 4-0. We have a runner on third with 2 outs. And one of the Waldrop boys is batting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We got a pass ball. And we're going to make it. Oh, he punched him.
Punched him out.
And I don't know about all that.
Wow.
I don't know about all that.
Must be so, because we're trading it up. We don't have to like it, but that's what's happened.
That's true. All right.
Here we go. Looks to me like we've got Mr. Taylor on the bump for the second game.
Hopefully not for long.
Well, we'd like to think that we'll take care of our business.
All right. We'll be back to you in just a few minutes.
Welcome back, folks. We're now at the bottom of the first. We have Carson Taylor on the mound for Swain.
Pitch taken up, ball 1.
Number 16 at the plate for the Braves.
Which is Don Bradley, I think. Huh. Don't know if I've ever seen that.
Batter go get the pass ball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still writing people's names in place. I'd like nobody at the dish to have to go do that. I'd like for that to be facilitated for them so that speed of play can pick up.
All right, that's 1 away.
I think he throws the ball considerably harder than we did see the first game, doesn't he?
Yeah, and pretty good for a freshman. But now baseball's his thing, you know. I mean, it's what he likes. He spent some time learning how to do it, and it's a priority to him, and that, I mean, it shows. And you polish sometimes.
His mechanics sure look solid.
It does. It does.
Wow.
Compact and quick to the plate.
Finishes well.
Mm-hmm.
Transition's good. He got a little too big on that one there.
Yeah, he reached back.
Yeah.
A little more stride than he would have wanted, but hey, we ain't gonna nitpick a freshman too bad. He's pounding the strike zone. Mr. Frady ground ball to short. And we have got a throw that pulled him, but a good tag over there by the first baseman, Chambers, for 2 outs. And the Maroon Devil half of the defensive half of the first.
I absolutely love to watch good middle infield defense. Love it.
There's a lot to baseball that people don't, give it credit. And they think, you just get out there and you hit and you throw and you run around a little bit. It's the little things that make all the difference.
And that's what makes it enjoyable. Now, the pace of the game drives me crazy sometimes. That's why I was talking about anytime you can facilitate speed of play, that's a win.
Let's do that, yeah.
Because there's some things you can't rush. You can't rush the plate. You can't rush yourself to the box.
Ooh.
It's a nice little frozen rope, wasn't it?
Yeah, ball dropped right in front of Connor. That's one of those that's right at you, and it's hard to know really what to do with it. If I come in too quick, it's over me, and I'm just going to have to take this on the hop because it's a well-hit ball, and they win sometimes too, and that's okay.
Folks, I know you're glad to know that Joe's with us for this second game. The camera work will be so much better than when I was doing it at the first game. I apologize again for that.
Hey, I'm just going to get up there and sling it. I'm digging that. Thompson had that single and brings up Mr. Gertie, who played second base last game, and I didn't notice where he was at for this one on the defensive half. Don't get napping over there.
Well, he'll bring it over and make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out and make sure you're paying attention.
Ball up in strike zone.
There's just a nice little hit in the hole.
Handled on both ends of that. Hey, winning ugly, still winning, Coach.
Oh, absolutely.
For a 4-3 put out. So the Devils get out unhurt, maintain the 4-0 lead through the end of the first inning, and we'll be back shortly.
Welcome back, folks. We're at the top of the second inning. Mike Treadway, Tommy Dills, and Joe Holt with you for Game 2 of our doubleheader with Cherokee. Number 15 is one of the Waldrop twins, taking the first pitch for a strike. It must be Jesse.
I don't know if that's him or number 16. Is that Hal?
Wow, I can't see from here, Coach.
No, it's 15, then that's Mr. Waldrop. Ooh.
It's an ugly swing, wasn't it?
Got that front side working a little bit. Didn't know whether or not he wanted to go.
I know he'll go back and watch it, so he'll hear me tell him that's an ugly swing.
I'm used to seeing Waldrop's on the left side. That's one of those that the savvy guy sometimes will hack at with 2 strikes and leg it. See what happens. I might steal one.
Just pick one out.
Yeah, go ahead and say, I don't know if that catcher's going to catch this or not. And fast run to the gate, I'm going to beat it.
That's some high heat right there under his chin.
Mm-hmm. A little sweet chin music. You can see it, but you can't hit it. Tough. And that brings up Connor Height. Brings up junior Connor Height. Frady is pitching for the Braves this game and played short last.
He's got a little more velocity than the last game.
Believe so. Good wheels.
Looking athlete.
He's an athletic kid. Oh, got him on his front foot. Got fooled an all-speed pitch and reached all the way around it trying to get to it. Evens count at 1-1 with 1 out. It's one of those, sometimes you're better off just saying, it's okay if I swing and miss. I'll be fine. I get 3 of them.
Airmail.
Pulled him.
It's good hustle down the line by Connor.
Hey, that's right. Don't leave it in his hands. Run it down through there. Blankenship fielded the ball and threw it a little bit high, and he snuck in while the first baseman had to jump to get it.
Decent little lead.
Curveball.
Wow.
Curveball for strike 1. I don't blame you. We're going to hold off on that one.
We must be back at the top of the order, you think?
Yeah, I believe we are.
Because I'm pretty sure Gage is going to be the top of the order all the time.
He is. We just took a curveball for a ball. That's the thing about throwing curveballs early in the count. Gives it good pitches to run on because it's hard to locate them, and you got good wheels on the base paths, and so it allows you the opportunity to steal some extra bases. And that one's at the gate, so Connor's going to move up to third.
There we go.
That 2-man game again, Coach.
Oh, I'm telling you, there's no getting around it. That's where it starts.
That 2-man game, it controls the pace, it controls everything, and really and truly, that's the difference between a wild pitch and a pass ball. That's not a pass ball. That's not a catcher's fault. That right there is a wild pitch.
Yeah, it just got away from him.
Third baseman covering the bag. It's something you don't see a lot anymore. Usually it's usually just leaning until you see, and they break on the ball when they see it going. It's a little different played a lot of times. Well,
We're going to visit the mound a minute.
Yeah, we're going to visit right here. We got first and third.
He's going to make a pitch change, Coach.
Hey, that's all you get. All right.
How about that?
So that brings I think that is the second baseman is Gertie. Is that what we?
Yes, we talked about earlier.
Mr. Gertie is going to the mound right now, and Frady's going back to short. Going to put Blankenship back on second base in his usual home, and we're going to give him a few minutes to warm up. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, folks. We got our new pitcher warmed up. Mr. Gertie came in from second, took a heel. We have runners on first and third.
And we moved up. Gage on the first pitch. It was took. So now we got second and third for Mr. Ammons. Good wheels at the plate. Takes the forces off. It's good baseball. Brings the count to 2-0. Hitter's count. That's where you want to be.
If he'll give him something to hit right here, he'll bring these two in for us.
And that'll be just fine.
Just fine. And may pick up extra bases on his end.
And we're going to get one at the plate right here. Connor hustles through. And now we got runners on third. 1 out. 1 run scored for the good guys in this half of the inning.
That brings your score to 5-0. Top of the second.
It sure does.
This is an afternoon full of ball, Coach.
Done it everywhere.
Softball's on their field. Baseball's over here.
Softball's got 4 games over there, isn't it? Tonight.
Yeah, Swain's playing twice, and then Cherokee's going to play.
They've played twice.
This is their second game.
Yeah.
Whomever that green team is going to play again.
So maybe that's 3. 3 games. That's plenty of ball, though.
That's a lot of softball.
And you're getting your money's worth when you pay in on a day like today. And burger smelling is about to kill me. All right, brings count to 3-2.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Firing up the grill. Burgers and hot dogs. All the fixings.
Yeah, that's right. Brings you to summertime. And all them cakes and stuff down there, too. That's
you don't like sweets, so we're all right.
Ooh. I don't know that we agree with that.
And Gage's got good wheels.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And that was ball 4. As we move Mr. Ammons down to first base, on the base on the balls, and we got 1 out. Runner on first for the 3-hitter, which is Mr. Ian Brooks.
Ian's going to hit for himself this time.
Yeah, Ian hits a little. I mean, honestly, that's he's as good at that as anybody we've got, for sure. Just make some people to get some innings last game, and we've got a base stole.
He had a great jump.
He did have a great jump. That
catcher didn't have a chance.
No.
Johnny Bench couldn't have thrown him out with that one.
No, there was not much anything you could do with that. That's just one of them things, just is what it is. A lot of people, if you're watching college ball, or if you're watching watching games, sometimes you'll see coaches over there in the third base box, or somebody over on first base. A lot of times first base coach, and they'll be timing how long it takes the pitcher to get to home plate from the stretch, and they're adding it up in their head, and they know how long it takes their runner to get there. If it adds up big, we're stealing bases. We're running. And I think we could get third whenever we want it. And he's there.
With Coach Schuler saying no.
No, we don't want to get him out right here.
He just come on.
He's like that glove side. If you see a kick right there. But now I'll say this too, though. It's easier to slow them down than it is to speed them up.
Oh, absolutely. And then just like that, uh-oh.
See if you can win the race. They got him. And now and Ian slips on into second. So we traded a runner at third for a runner at second. Center fielder ran in to cover second base right there because everybody was running over. Everybody on the Braves team moved right there. It's a pretty decent team baseball, and it's a good way to handle that rundown. Got a runner for our catcher. As 8 comes out from the Maroon Devils. I might have to look at my
I don't have the subs listed on there, Coach.
I don't either. I was too sorry to write them down. Hate to tell it on myself, but it's just the truth.
Brings Hunter Call to the plate with a runner on second.
Swinging big. Swinging big. Now, that's yours. Now, these 2 are ours. Let's get something out of it. Let's score that run. Did you say that's 9, Joe? don't even see a 9 on this list. Maybe somebody moved up from JVs. I don't know. 4-3 put out. Collar's retired. Down goes Devils. Devils carrying a 6-0 lead into the
bottom of the second. Welcome back, folks. We're at the bottom of the second inning. The Devils are leading 6-0 against the Braves.
Blankenship leadoff batter for the Braves.
Carson Taylor deals him a nice high strike.
Put it up there where you can see it.
If you're going to swing at it, I'll just give it to you.
Pump that strike zone full, young man. Pitch with a lead. Ground ball to second. Trusting your defense. Hey, I'm telling you, just getting the putouts. Just getting the putouts.
Hey, he'd drive me crazy mechanically.
Yeah, I'd get a little nutty, but he's throwing it over where they can catch it. We're getting outs.
Yeah, Lord, yeah.
I'd like to see a little drop step pivot right there.
Yes. Back when I played college ball, the Coach Weaver, he said, you just don't overcoach talent. Okay. Must be why he coached me to death. I didn't have no talent.
Sometimes you just roll balls out and let the boys play. It's just let them do their thing.
I didn't suffer from that.
I was always bad to coach real hard on little stuff like that because of the fact that I had to do little things right because I was horrible if I didn't. And I don't know, maybe I beleaguered some of that stuff. Oh, got us a bouncer up the middle. Let's see what happens. Oh, and he beat it out, but I tell you what.
Hey, that's a real play.
That wasn't a bad play. Picked it up on the short hop. Went up to go get it.
That's great hustle down the line, too.
Yeah,
I didn't see the number of that batter, but he was really hustling.
Was that 6 or was that 8?
Y'all are asking me to see the other side of the diamond, and I can't.
Well, it's 8. Welch.
That's great hustle down the line.
Absolutely. Come out of the batter's box running. Which is another one of those little things I can't stand.
Yeah, you got to leave there smoking.
I ain't going to have no ugly outs. Them ones where we can't do that.
Well, everybody can hustle. You don't have to have no talent to
hustle.
It
takes no talent to hustle. That's right. Takes no talent to hustle. Takes no talent to be on time. I got one to thank you. Mr. Tank Anthony up to hit.
Well, it was a good cut.
It was a good cut. I'll tell you. They talk about freshmen when it's, the situation is not too big for them. You know what I mean? Talked about that in the national championship with Clemson, and that freshman Hayes went out there and did his job and did his thing, and one day he's going to be a multimillionaire if he stays healthy. And the thing I'm most impressed with our freshman that's up on the hill right now on the bump is that this situation isn't too big. He's just up there. I'm gonna throw strikes. Y'all hit it, fine. If you don't, that's fine. If we get an out, that's great. I'm gonna trust my defense. I'm gonna keep the ball down in the strike zone. Let's see what happens. And consequently, good things happen. His defense is for the most part took care of him. And we've got 2 outs right here to show for it in this half of the inning. And here comes number 7 for the Braves. And I'm not even sure who this one is.
He comes up there ready to go to work.
Yeah.
Promptly fouled that one right off.
All right. Got that bad head wagging, ready to go. Ball got up on your strike zone.
He overthrew that one.
A little bit, reaching back to get it. It's like you fouled that off. I'm going to go ahead and get you. I was waiting on something right there, though. I figured about the time Ian went up and got that secondary got too big and that there was going to be a throw to first. He checked him, but he didn't do it. He didn't catch up with him. Sitting at 2 balls and a strike. Gone.
This ought to be interesting. Oh, that's a great steal. Not a great slide, but he got down there.
He got in there. He's safe. I think that one got away from Ian a little bit when he went to go clutch and throw it. It was like he threw a changeup almost, like it just flipped out of his hand a little bit funky. Anyway, 1 base swiped. Now we got a runner on second, 2 outs, 2-2 count to the batter. Hey,
Stay alive.
Staying alive. Wasn't telling you. That's the thing too is we've all been there when you had a young team and you're going into a place and you know that you're fighting uphill a little bit and you're just looking on watching your young kids give them a chance to compete and see what they can do in a situation. And this young man's giving a good effort on the mound and man up there at the plate was going to swing and going to say, hey, you have to get me out throwing it. And the Devils hold the 6-0 lead. Into the, I guess, what is this?
We're the top of 3.
Top of 3?
Having
That's
us
right.
as the visitors is throwing me off a little bit.
Too, getting me off my game. Anyway, we'll be back soon.
Welcome back, folks. We're at the top of 3. Your Devils are leading 6-0.
And Dawson Chambers up to hit for the Devils. With Mr. Gertie still on the mound for the Braves. Feels like the pace picked up this game.
Just a little more energy right now. I hope they'll maintain that. We jumped out of that big lead in the first game, and it just kind of put us in the doldrums, it felt like.
Yeah, it was like what was the worst thing that happened to us. But we hit the ball that game, and we really hadn't broke out with the bats this game like we did the last one. But it's hard on them, to be mentally into 2 games. Most of these kids aren't used to that, either. It's just anything you're doing something different with teenagers, it makes it, there's a rub. You see it in the body language.
Yeah.
All right. So it's 2-2 pitch.
Oh, he gave up on that one early, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's
like, I'd like to call it, but I can't see it.
Better don't. He just dropped right in there.
And took ball 4. So, leadoff batter for the zone this half for the Devils. And that brings up Mr. Damian Lossy, sophomore.
I think he's about in the 6th hole, Coach, but I'm not positive. Purely speculation on my part at this point.
Mine too, because we didn't take it. I didn't keep a book this time.
We didn't get a lineup.
No, we didn't.
It was a big cut, though, wasn't it?
Hey, swing hard in case you hit it. Swing hard in case you hit it. Now let's shorten up a little bit and go,
Yeah, what if you do?
Yeah, just in case. Go ahead and swing hard on that first one.
There you go.
That first one belongs to you, and we got a man running. You better get back, son. You better get back.
Whew, just got out of bounds.
Whew. And we didn't have not a soul live that knew where that's at.
Yeah, I don't believe anybody saw that but you.
No. All right, so we got 0-2 right here. The good news is you don't need but 1.
Pretty good lead on first.
Yeah, pretty good lead. He was stealing it last time, and it was stole. Huh.
Phew. That looked like a strike for me.
I was going to say, unless he set up off the plate. It's sometimes I don't pick up the catcher setup. No, he's setting up dead red right here, right in the middle of the plate. Oh, and they got a high pitch to hit, and he did. That's out of here. They got that up where we could look at it on 0-2, and he went ahead and deposited it over the wall over here in left field. So, Damien made him pay for it. He went ahead and bumped into 1. The Devils get a 2-run shot right there. Ain't a thing wrong with that. Hey, he's pimping it a little bit. Let's get on in there. All right.
That trot was a little too slow for me.
Yeah, pimping it a little bit. I'd like to see us get on in the house right there like we've done it before.
Yeah. Of course, that might have been his first one.
May not have. That's right. He's just a sophomore. He caught that thing up and made him pay for it.
Sometimes it surprises me how young we are.
Yes, absolutely.
Places. Brings up, I can't see that shirt number either.
Looks like 18.
Yes, sir.
And I swear, there ain't an 18 on this list that I can see. Is that? That's Caleb Taylor. Yep, Caleb Taylor.
He must be hitting for somebody.
That's hard. After you get a bomb hit off of you too, it's hard on a pitcher.
It takes a little bit to refocus. Sure does.
It takes a second. I remember one time when somebody hit one, and I just like, throw me the ball. That's gone. Didn't even have to look. As soon as it left, it's leaving at an exceedingly high rate of speed. Gone. All right, let's just go ahead and have that ball back. 3-1 count.
Oh, he took that one right off the ground.
Yep. Hit the old lob wedge into center field there. Actually, that was like not quite a lob wedge. That was a pretty good little stroke. He just kept it up off the ground.
That looks like a Waldroot back up there now.
It does look like a Waldroot.
So that means we're down to the 8 hole, I think. If it's Jesse, then Connor, then that's where I've got our lineup kind of dialed in, and it is. All right, good. That's what you're looking at.
Oh, boy. Yeah, boy. So we got a new pitcher, looks like.
We're going to warm him up too, huh?
Yeah. So the Devils have nobody out and a man on first when we get back. We'll talk to you soon.
Welcome back, folks.
Ball one of the batter.
Find ourselves top of the third, 8-0. Got a new picture.
21. I think that is Mr. Blankenship, who is second baseman by trade. You can tell that by his arm slot. And that's
Mr.
a
Waldrop's
problem.
going to drop one in there for him. There we go.
That is the lob wedge.
Yeah, those are so frustrating. Unless
Like
you
chasing
get
a butterfly, just can't catch it.
Yes. You got to get a great jump. And even then, it may not matter. From your first baseman.
And then he's got to be able to catch one over his shoulder, and that's tough. Angles are terrible.
That's perfect misery.
Yeah. Ooh,
That was a big old cut.
it was.
Connor Hyde at the dish.
Come on, Stick. Stay in there right here. Keep that front side on the ball and drive it one time. Nobody out. First and second for the Devils.
There we go.
Let's see what happens.
Got under it a little bit.
That's trouble.
Trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble.
And that's base hit.
We'll take it now. Where bases are loaded. Nobody out. Looks like that's bringing up Gage Southers to the dish.
Top of the order up and nobody out. That's exactly what you want. This should be a big inning.
That's a good thing right there now.
Well, that is how you break games open.
Of course, now he's shown us he's going to put the ball up, so I hope we don't just pop up, pop up, pop up.
Oh, get back out of play. Get back out of play.
Into the bleachers. Thank you, Lord.
Yes, sir. Divine providence.
Keep your elbow up and drive it now. Lay a little of that coaching on him, Coach. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
boy.
No, I want you to. I don't know nothing about it. Heard somebody say that one time.
Yeah.
Probably in softball, though.
Yeah, well, I don't know much about it. I know just enough to get myself in trouble. All right, so we're sitting 0-1.
That's what I mean. Everything's been up high right now.
Yeah.
We've gotten the ball down with them little lollipop things, but now the bases are loaded. We need to find something to drive.
Yeah, we need to hit something a little bit of meaning on it.
There it is. And we
And
still
it's
got
up.
under it. There you
Yeah.
go. Everybody's
That's
setting
cutting
up.
away, guys.
Oh, good,
That's
good, good.
Golly, bum.
Hey, why are we holding him?
I don't know, man.
Come on, Coach.
Don't want to make a first or last out in the inning at third base or home.
Yeah, I know the rule. I know the rule. I just don't agree with it right there because I got great wheels and wardrobe. I'm going to go ahead and let the big dog eat.
You got to throw me out.
Absolutely. There's a lot of things got to happen right there. Well, he's going to be safe.
Well, you two hitters up, though. You're
That's a
in
good point. Good
bottom
point.
of the order's up, man.
Base is still loaded, folks. Daniel Ammons to the plate.
Ball high.
And no outs, I'm telling you. I might have run us right into one right there if they'd listen to me.
Nah, I tell you, they got to make two good things right there. You got to make a good throw off of a rough relay because it hopped in, and we'd made our mind up ahead of time.
Oh, yeah, he was going.
Yeah.
He caught him a gear right there as he rounded the bag. He's ready. And the throw skips away, then we might get one right behind him.
Yeah, that's it. That twofer.
That'll work.
Oh, my goodness.
That'll work.
That's problematic. That's the rollover minutes right there.
Yeah.
Like you used to get on your cell phone. Them rollover minutes.
I always use mine up.
All right, base is still loaded, nobody out. And brings up our three-hitter, number 33, Mr. Ian Brooks.
That wasn't it.
Swing hard in case you hit it.
I think he planned on trying to take one
I
out.
do, too. I think he's going to go to the upper room. Yeah.
Working for the slam. Well, that'd be special.
I'd like to see one.
I'd love it.
Now just get a hit. Now just calm down. Be a good two-strike hitter. Loosen up, back grip a little bit. And just work the field. Be a hitter. 0-2. Nobody out. And
Another big old cut.
a big hack. The Devils got one out on the Brooks strike. That brings up Hunter Call, who had a whale of a game last game. And we're going to see what happens right here.
I'm so very hopeful for a nice, solid base
Just a
hit.
little
rope.
base hit.
Or that, in the gap. Nope.
Nope. To him. And that's a sacrifice because you have to throw me out. Good job by Connor. He stood there and watched him catch it and went on in. That makes 2 outs. Devils up 11-0.
If I had Gage's speed, I'd have been tagging second, just for the record.
Yeah, I'm at least going to draw throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to draw throw probably.
Just make them show me something. Man, must be figuring out run to win.
We're running a little. I'll go along with that. Who is 2?
Well, we should be up
Where's
to
that?
Dawson Chambers.
And we've got a solution apparently.
Appears to be.
Not sure who
Isn't that
number
what
2
we said?
is.
Who's on first right now, Coach? Is that not? No, I'm out of Florida.
That's still that's our first and second hitters. That's Ammons and him.
Ian struck out. Hunter popped out. Supposed to be to Dawson Chambers.
No, we got a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitter, and I don't know who that is.
2 is, and I apologize.
Somebody's wearing that shotgun out there.
They are. Yes, they are. I'm going to look and see if I can find out who that is, Coach, on any of this paperwork that I got.
I'd appreciate
Some
it.
of these numbers have not matched up today for me, though. Just being completely honest.
Pass ball. Gage is going to score
Gage is gonna
that.
score pretty easy. And that's one of those, you throw that one in, let's see what happens.
Daniel's moving on up to third. That brings our score, folks, to 12-0 in the top of the third.
And number 2's got a chance right here to go ahead and add us one more.
We need it.
Hey, we'll take every one of them. You got to be a little bit stingy and a little bit greedy right here. If I've got 12, I want 13. If I got 13, I want 14. And we're
Right
getting ready to
there it
have
is.
13. And number 2 drew the walk. All right, so that brings back up Mr. Damian Lossy, who sent the ball over the left field fence last at bat. And I hope he's not looking for that again, because that's the hardest thing to find when you're looking for it. You just got to get up there and let it happen. Or
Ooh,
you
nice
just go ahead
shot
and
to
drive
right
one down the
field.
right field line and
Oh, he'll turn that. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Waldrop. That was the other Waldrop boy, number 2.
So it was. All right. And that's a triple. Home run and a triple. Let's get him up 2 more times and get the cycle out of him.
Jake.
Well, that was Mr. Jake Waldrop. I didn't have what I needed there to make that call earlier, but I apologize, but that was way to be on the score. So that's 14 for the Devils. 2 outs. Is this 18 that's up right now?
Caleb.
Caleb Taylor. Okay. Leaves that ball up for ball 2. Get us something about Bell Howell right here. Let's see where he hit the ball well last game. Memory serves. Let's get this run in. He worked hard to get over there. Oh, and it's got a chance. It's going to hang up. And that's out 3.
All right.
But we're not taking the walk of shame.
Pretty good hit.
That ain't a bad. That's not a bad half of an inning for us. Devils up 14-0 for the good guys right here as we go into the bottom half of the third.
Welcome back, folks. The bottom half of the third. Your score is 14-0, Devils.
And number 6 for the Braves takes a ball low. And then we swung it one high and even a count at 1-1. Nice pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mr. Sampson is this young man's name. I saw his name at the bottom of our list over here. Ooh. Don't rub it. That's what everybody used to always say. Don't rub it. And then I'm like, I'm going to rub it. It hurt. I'm a big sissy.
Well, yeah.
That hurt. I got drilled in the elbow one time, and they said, don't rub it. And I was thinking, I can't move. My whole body right now hurts.
Yeah. Might be broken.
All right, top of the order for the Braves.
Coach,
Mr. Don
I think
Bradley.
we've got some defensive changes that I don't know.
Okay.
For example, we have a new shortstop.
That's Colby Taylor.
We got a new first baseman, I believe, too.
We do. And I am not sure of who that is unless that is one of the Waldrops. That may be the Waldrop number 2.
I'm telling you, they're like Swiss Army knives. They can play anywhere.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Just whatever. They can do it. What you need, Coach? I got it.
Let's not make this hard. I'm just going to go play, okay? So we got 0-2 to the batter. Is that right?
Yeah, sir. And to his credit, he just hits it.
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, and he was prepared to punch, too. Prepared to punch. And Ammons was not able to handle the relay. All right, so we got first and second. This is deja vu all over again, Coach.
Yes, it is.
All right, got first and second right here. And
let's go ahead and put this
Frady
away,
at the
fellas.
plate. Decent hitter with good wheels.
Hey, he done the same thing the last game Mr. Frady did. He sparked it right up and got him going, as I recall.
Yeah, he did.
Before we knew it, they had 6 or 7 runs on the board and kept coming.
Yeah, and guys, that right there can't happen. Blue don't walk, go get balls.
Not ever. Not ever.
He's nicer about it than I am. He'd lay back early, rotted in half. I wouldn't go get it.
I'd holler at Coach when I was
like, somebody might get that. Can't do it.
I ain't going to.
0-2. Put one up there where you can see it. I'll tell you, Coach, he's pitched well.
Yeah.
He's been in a position, he's trusted his defense, and that's going to hang.
That was trouble. Hunter's awful deep on that ball. Daggone.
Oh, and you're nailed, kid. Oh, if we just catch it. And
No
everybody's
back up.
not backing up.
No back up. That's going to cost us
That's
a run.
cost us a run because we're not where we're supposed to be. So that cost us 2 runs. And we had a single that became a triple.
Fundamentals, so important.
Just the little things. It's just little things, you know. I mean, and it's hard, you know. I mean, you got a freshman up there who's throwing a good ball game. Ball lands in there, and it's like, well, what was I supposed to do? But in baseball, people don't take they take for granted that everybody everybody doesn't have to be somewhere all the time. I promise you, they do.
Very fluid. I hit that one well.
Fly out to droop.
Oh, look at it. Look at it.
And he got her on in here and said, run on it.
Yes.
And back to the little things. Now, are you going to be able to score if he didn't catch that, Coach? From right there?
If he don't
catch that, yeah, you're going to be able to.
You can still score that.
So if a ball's in the air and you're on third base, where should you be?
Halfway down the line.
You should be on the base.
There's a tag.
You be on the base because you can't go nowhere anyway.
Drew done a good job hitting his cutoff, didn't he?
He did a great job. Fed that thing right in there, and he just said, you know what, I'm going to get up on that, and I'm going to pump his strike zone full. I'm just going to go ahead and throw. I'm impressed with him. He's threw well.
Great composure.
And he's mechanically sound.
Uh-huh.
He's probably not hurting. You know what I mean? A lot of times pitchers get up there and they throw well and they'll get people out, and then they start, as the season goes on, they get sore and they start hurting. But he's throwing with his body, not with just his arm. Very mechanically solid, fluid throwing motion. And we got a foul ball out of play. Devils lead cut to 14-2, and 2 strikes to the batter. Runner on third, 1 out.
Oh, good block.
Very important. Very important. You can trust that you can throw pitches, any pitch, to your location, and I can miss a little because he's going to take care of me. And it's priceless, really. And we've really got 2 good catchers. Lossy catches. And,
does he?
And I don't think he caught last game either. I don't even remember who caught behind the plate. Do you?
The last one you and I done right here? Ian did.
Did Ian catch both ends?
He's caught both of these. They DH'd for him on the first.
That's right, DH'd in first game. Well, we lost him to a walk. So we got first and third, 1 out. And we're hoping for a ground ball. I think this is Blankenship, 21. Up for the Braves. He's a shortstop by trade. Whew. He pumped that in there a little bit.
Tight.
Must have been a little bit in there, but
about 75.
he put it in there. Yeah, he put it on in there a little bit, a little something on it. Hey, pound the strike zone.
Yeah, just bring a smoke for a minute.
Yeah, I don't care. Belt high gas. Let's just see what we get. Our location, we've got elevated a little bit here in this half. He's got up around the belt some. I'd like to see him keep it down the strike zone, but he's throwing strikes, and he's making them after bouncing back from that walk by pounding the strike zone. That's what you want to see. And he's a pitch away from having 2 outs.
There it is.
That was it.
Fooled him. All right. So that gives us 2 outs.
2 outs, first and third.
Bottom of the third.
Yeah. Coach, you going to run right there?
I would have.
You bet your life I would have. I need to get runners.
I like to run, and I like to be in scoring position. And it's hard to score from first. You got to have wheels for that.
You got to do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff probably going to take 2 good things for you to score from first base. And when you're chasing a 14-2 deficit, every run right here, I may not be able to get runners on first and third again. I'm going to try to get some things to happen. That's a chance for your bunt and runs. That's a chance to do some stuff, try to make some stuff happen for you. And I can promise you, I'm not too proud to small ball.
Well, we've talked about that. Most folks don't care for no small ball anymore. They like to watch a bomb.
Oh, I like to watch it, but you may not get it.
All right, folks, that's a ground out in the middle of the infield. Close us out in the third. Your score is 14-2. We'll be right back. Well, wait a minute. I don't think we'll be right back. I think they've called it right there.
And that's all we got.
They're shaking them up, sure enough. With your final score being 14-2. We appreciate y'all joining us this evening. I don't remember the broadcast schedule, so until we are here again.
Yeah, this is probably the last home game though, because we're sitting here. They just had the senior night stuff, so I guess we probably won't be back. But anyway, it's been fun. I've never done this before.
I've enjoyed it. I look forward to doing it some more, maybe and get better at it.
Yeah, hey, I think it's like fishing. It's something you don't have to be good at to enjoy. I hope.
Well,
we'll see you soon, though, folks.
Thank you, folks. Talk to you soon.